heavyweight collision between the Korean Superboy Duo Choi and Khabib Nurmagomedov. All right, so here he is representing the American Kickboxing Academy, the inimitable Khabib Nurmagomedov, and this guy makes his way to the Octagon, DC. You run out of time setting up everything he's accomplished, but he always puts that status as an undefeated fighter and UFC champion on the line. He will do so again here tonight.
The moment he walked in the AKA, you understood that there was something special about Nurmagomedov. He was a guy that was always listening. Although he spoke no English, he was always listening and paying attention to try to learn and how to improve himself. And the moment he stepped foot in the gym, he was just open to each and every lesson, and now it's showing over the course of his UFC career. He was undefeated going into the UFC, and he has only built on that and become a champion, one of the most well-rounded fighters in all of the UFC.
You know, your college wrestling teammates have told me when you showed up at Oklahoma State, you didn't speak English either.
No, I didn't. It was all Southern Creole accent. It was all, hey, my boy.
Well, your English is now very proper, and so is Khabib's, and he's back on the proving ground here tonight, again trying to prove himself as one of the pound-for-pound greatest fighters on this UFC roster. All right, here he is. For my money, might be the most well-rounded fighter in this division, a true mixed martial artist at his core, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight.
Everyone talked about him being well-rounded. It's unbelievable to watch a guy that can do everything across the board at such a high level.
Yeah, he's comfortable wherever the fight goes. Maybe he'll grapple tonight, maybe he'll strike. Makes him a hard guy to prepare for. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Choi is 29. Nurmagomedov is 31. The reach is the same. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Mergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a grappler, holding a professional record of 29 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of the Republic of Dagestan, Russia, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Busan, South Korea, the Korean Superboy, Duo Choi.
All right, commit to the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
Let's go, guys. The fight is now underway on one side with the fighter who does everything well, taking on a true grappler on the other side. It's going to be interesting to see how long he can keep it up.
I mean, Damian Maia may be the most...
That is how you should make it, folks. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed.
Just misses with the straight right. There's another takedown attempt.
very underrated part of his game, his ability to stand and strike with anybody in the UFC.
Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position. Man, striking class is in session. Beautiful punch there.
Great job ending. What a damaging punch.
Oh, that's a good strike there by Chor. And potentially a critical takedown here. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style. Pretty good entry there, and he gets the fight to his wheelhouse on the ground.
Beautiful takedown into the full guard. Look for him to posture and use ground and pound to open up submission opportunities.
The right punch fell on the left there by the Korean superfly. Well, a lot of people think he might have the best jab in this division, certainly using it effectively here.
I mean, one of the best jabs in the world across all combat sports. The way that it just comes out, it's beautiful. The backside hand is always at the chin. The elbow,
The hip toss as he takes him down. Now we'll see what he can do with it.
right into side control.
It's the elbow there. Elbow's landing now. All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
Nurumagomedof gets hit by that leg kick. You may want to start checking some of these.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Oh, he's back up again. You gotta like that. And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. Oh, beautiful jab by him there. Got that to the target quickly.
He's dictating the fight.
That is as good as it gets up there. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly.
All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lots for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
Okay, ready? Round two. You ready?
All right, round two.
Nice punch land. That was a nice combination there. Yeah, he's mixed it all up.
Oh, yes, it is a lost art in mixed martial arts. Not just the jab, but the double jab.
I mean, a beautiful double jab. That thing's throwing right from the chin, too.
Nurmagomedov's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. Choi gets up. He is back on the feet here. Overhand block there by Nurmagomedov. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Oh, combination of knees. That is not what he is looking for. He better raise that guard quickly.
He better raise that guard or he's going to fall asleep. You cannot allow someone to knee you in the head.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another takedown there.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing it over and over again. What I am a massive fan of is his cardio, the ability to be able to keep this pace over and over as he hits these takedown attempts.
All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound would be aplenty from this position.
Ryan there, his opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. When you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You gotta like what you're seeing this
I mean, the speed at which he throws is crazy.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Oh, big diving punch to the head. 90 seconds now in round two. All right, right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Nurmagomedov. 60 seconds now to go in the fight. Oh, nice job working hard, posting and getting back up.
Right hand punch.
Big shots being landed on both sides here. Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had no trouble finding the range tonight.
He is finding the target with everything he throws. He's mixing it up beautifully.
Now he's got the Muay Thai block. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Missed with that attempt. All right, round 3 coming up next.
Beautiful knockdown. Wow, that could have been a 10-8 round for you.
All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round. And get that man a singlet, man, right? Offensive wrestling on point tonight.
That was a tutorial. That was every single takedown you could secure in a fight. He did it all the right way. He's beating his opponent to the finish before he can try to sprawl and respond. He's a step behind. If he's going to stop these takedowns going forward, he needs to react real quickly.
Ready? Ready?
Third round underway. Effective punch there by Nurmagomedov. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry.
You're trying to take him down. There you go.
Oh, massive slam. That'll change the complexion of this one. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need to control posture on the bottom. And if you're the top side, you got to finish. Continue to gain posture. Rain down big strikes from your opponent.
All right, so he continues to land that hot jab and keeping his opponent at bay.
You can know that it's coming, but until you're in there with the speed and the power of that jab is something you can't really prepare for.
Well, he has certainly found the range and staying pretty busy here.
To throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight. Both of these gentlemen are putting it on the line.
And that one was heavy. Oh, big left. Looking to land the right hand, he misses. Oh, and he connects there. Pretty nice punch there.
Great job finding the range to land those punches.
He does everything so well, and he's so...
Oh, man, look at that one body shot.
That shows power. And the power in the placement. It was placed perfectly, and now he's got his momentum.
Back to the jab now, no good. A little struggle here now for position in the clinch, and we see a lot of these situations.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. 1 minute to go in the round. Oh, wow, that happened quickly as the fighter reverses position there on the ground.
Unbelievable position change. Wow, what a transition.
All the elbows continue to rain down, and these are really starting to do some damage, champ.
He's doing a great job of throwing elbow after elbow. Whatever's available, he's taking.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Elbow from the bottom landed by the Korean Superboy. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. What a round it was for him, DC. And, of course, the seminal moment, that big knockdown that he will try to piggyback on here in this next round.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how he builds off of the momentum that he gets from that last round. How does he deal with the success that he had and not push too hard too early trying to find the finish? You have to let it come to you as the knockdown came to you in the previous round.
Let's go fight.
And he lands a punch there. Pretty good connection by him.
Great connection. He's in a great flow right now. Oh, nice jab.
DC, he's in a world of trouble now.
The straight moves are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the target.
Oh, how about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you takes the back, now going for the rear naked choke.
He is doing a really good job of relaxing, not panicking because he's getting choked. Yeah, notice he just took the body triangle, readjusted a lot, and now it looks like he's got it.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. If they try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Look at the torso on the right side. Major bruising, and it's only getting worse. Maybe an opportunity to get a choke here.
Yeah, he lifts the head and goes under. Looks like he's trying to get a bulldog choke.
Let's go.
And he's out. Fighters back to their feet here. Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, that really... Whoa!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Oh, nice right hand.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Good series of strikes for him there, staying busy and staying active.
I mean, the accuracy is unbelievable.
How good is that right hand?
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver.
Lands a punch. Goes to the body with the knee.
Big leg kick land.
Nice inside leg kicks there by Choi. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Under a minute to go in round 4. Oh, and there's the double leg takedown, DC. That is just too good, too easy.
Too good, too easy. The timing was just too good. Before he could even defend, he's already off of his feet, going backwards. It's hard to run backwards, and that's what happens when this guy hits his double leg.
Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. Attacking arm ball.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
Final round, you ready?
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. Right to the target. See if his opponent gets it up.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that one.
Clean entry as he gets the takedown there.
Great entry, great timing, great finish. What a fantastic job by this young man.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Nurmagomedov. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
this young man.
So a massive TKO win for him here tonight. He put it all together, near perfect execution, and he gets one of the bigger wins of his UFC career.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 6 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO, the Korean Superboy,
Well, can you imagine what the celebration is like in his hometown right now after he gets the TKO win tonight? He said he wanted to leave the judges out of it. Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. He left the judges out of it. The judges could have went to the concession stand because once he got his opponent hurt,